Let's try this again. Okay, well, thank you all for coming here this evening, and we're going to tell you a little bit about Plexus, and I would like you to think about it with an open mind. I know when I started learning about Plexus, there was a lot that I thought that I knew, and there are a lot of things that were surprisingly different. And so hopefully we may answer some questions you've thought about as we go here. So what if it all works out? What if things do go right? What if awesome things happen from this? Thinking about this opportunity with a positive mind frame versus thinking about like, oh, I don't know, and always having a, or coming from a more negative place. I challenge you to try to think about this from a positive place. Let's see. Oops, hang on guys, sorry. Okay, so who is Plexus? Our mission statement is we ignite hope, health, and happiness for those who want more out of life. And Plexus really embodies this statement as a community. Not only are they focusing on getting people healthier, but they're also focusing on giving back to those people who help them to carry out their mission, and then other people who have needs in our outside communities. So, and I'm going to tell you about a few ways that they achieve all of those things. They're a debt-free company. They were founded in 2008. Since they are a debt-free company, this allows them to be very generous in their compensation. It allows them to be a very stable company. It's very uncommon for businesses to be debt-free. They are based out of Scottsdale, Arizona, but they are also in five countries. So the United States, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, and Australia. They are a direct sales company. Now, what that means is basically they're skipping the middleman. So they are going straight to the people who want to buy their products. They aren't having to buy shelf space in stores. They aren't having to spend exorbitant amounts of money marketing. And they're able to invest the profits that they have back into their people who are helping them achieve sharing about and selling their products. They're able to invest in us as we educate people how to use their products. And that's not something that you can get with a store-bought probiotic or vitamin. That's always something that I tell my clients is you're getting access to all these resources and how-tos that you can't get from buying these products off of a shelf. They are number 26 in the world for direct sales companies, and they have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. And that is a huge deal if you look into the BBB, which I would encourage you to do with any companies that you were considering being part of. They have donated millions to charities. In fact, they have something called the Nourish One initiative. For every bag of the lean protein powder that is bought, they give back meals to underprivileged communities to help feed them. And that's pretty amazing. They are backed by a brilliant board of physicians and scientists. Okay, there are clinical studies done on our products. These doctors are continually researching and figuring out what will be the next best thing coming out and how they can continually improve our products and get to the core of gut health and the root of chronic health issues. So the more that basically, if you are super into any of the science behind why our products work, there's tons of information out there. And that's something that I really like to also share with any of my customers as they look into the products. We have sheets that they can take to their doctors about all of the ingredients. We don't have fillers in our products like a lot of supplements do. There's just a ton of information available that there is not with a lot of other companies that are in a similar industry. Okay, so what is Plexus? Plexus is not just targeted towards one specific group of people. It's not just for women, or it's not just for weight loss. It's not just for, one specific thing. Everyone has a gut, okay? So everyone can benefit from these products because Plexus works towards getting to the root of an issue and fixing the underlying problems so that changes that we want to occur can occur, but without healing that base of our bodies, we can't get there. So that's a little bit about gut health. Weight loss is something that often Plexus is known for. The weight loss does come with time as your gut is healed, as balance is restored within your body. In fact, I like to say that our products are a weight maintenance product because as balance is restored, your body finds its natural place it should be, whether that be to lose weight or for some people even to gain weight if that's been a struggle that they have had. We have nutrition products geared towards like your vitamins, things that you would be taking daily. We have skincare. So serums, face washes, things like that. We also have Is cream those all focus on the microbiome of our skin and getting those to a healthy level or a healthy place with clean products. We have Kid Essentials, which is our kids' multivitamin and probiotic, and also our kids' drink that contains their omegas and choline, things like that they need. Overall wellness products, that's going to include things like omega supplements, our Is product, which is our natural anti-inflammatory, our nerve product, which works towards nerve regeneration and dealing with nerve pain, and then things for energy. So that's going to be Active, which is our clean energy drink. Edge, which is another energy product, and Slim also helps with energy. And so I didn't mention Slim earlier when I was talking about weight loss and gut health, but that is one of our key products that works on balancing out our insulin levels, which is our master hormone, and that's going to affect how all our other hormones talk to each other. Let me look real quick and make sure I didn't miss any of our other main ones here. Okay, so I did skip over greens. That's an option with our nutrition. It's a green powder that makes into a green drink. That's something that I know is very trending right now with a lot of other companies, and ours is really good. Collagen is included in our skincare line, and it is specifically formulated with some different types of collagen to have the best overall effect on our skin, hair, those type of things. And then Hydrate is another product that we have, which is our electrolyte drink that is included in our overall wellness. And then of course, like our probiotics and BioCleanse, Vital Biome, which is our mood supporting probiotic as well. Okay, so we definitely have something for everyone that no one is excluded from feeling the benefits of. Okay, so what makes Plexus different? There are no required purchases. You do not have to purchase a specific product in order to be able to share about Plexus. We want you to be using products that benefit your health specifically, but there are not required purchases. You do not have to maintain an inventory. You aren't going to have closets full of product that you're never going to use or have to get out, those type of things. When your customers order the product, they're shipped directly to their home. So there's no extra cost on you there. You don't have to host in-person parties. Now we do have the option to host like online parties, or you can do in-person parties if you want, but there's not requirements. You do as little or as much and however fits your personality and the people you are serving best, this business is tailored specifically to you. Say personally, I have ran several different businesses, and this business has had the least amount of startup costs with the quickest return of any business I have ever been part of. And that is something that is really, really important to consider when you're looking at Plexus. So our team is made up of all different kinds of individuals, stay-at-home moms, full-time working moms, teachers, physical therapists, nurses, former corporate people, people still in the corporate world, all kinds of people. There's not one type of person or one specific training that is needed to be successful in this business. I think one of the things that makes our team super duper special is the fact that we all truly are friends. We get to connect with each other, support each other in the business, but also in our outside lives. I know that was something that I never expected when I got involved with Plexus, was the amazing community of women, but there are also men involved too. Okay. So let me go back. Sorry, I hopped on there too fast. Okay, so Hannah, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions, if that's okay. Hang on just one second.
Hey, Casey.
Okay.
This is Kelly. So I think I have a little service right now. So I'm going to try to answer the question.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the dark though, so you just get my screenshot, my profile picture.
Okay, that is totally fine. Okay, so Kelly, one of the first questions that I was going to ask you is basically share with us why you got started with Plexus and what the business has done for you so far.
Yeah, so I had for a number of years dealt with digestive issues. I was on antibiotics twice a day for 6 years when I was from 9 months old until 6 years old when I had a surgery on my kidneys, which we know now how bad that is for the gut microbiome, but back in 1985 they didn't know about that. So 6 years of twice a day when I was 14 to try to help battle the acne that I think I was probably stemming from the years of antibiotics. I was put on another artificial hormone of birth control to try to help battle acne. And then from about 20 to 24, I was a vegetarian and a vegan, eating a ton of soy-based estrogen products, and which are all GMO products. And so I really just had a lot going on internally. And I say I've had $1 for every half-used bottle of supplements or different things that I had on the counter and cupboard that just never seemed to work. I would be a millionaire because there was a lot of them. And so I just felt so frustrated that they had literally anything from like diet to supplements to topical to all of those things, and nothing just seemed to work. And so I had looked at Plexus. I'd heard about it probably about a year before. And I was like, no, I'm going to find a way to do it without this. But I knew from all my years of searching for things that Plexus was really, that their ingredients were everything that we needed. And why, again, that triplex is so effective is because it's so simple. There's just really 3 things, but yet they have all of the puzzle pieces there to work so effectively. And so I thought, okay, my husband went to school with Liz and he's like, I really think you should give it a try. I've been seeing Liz post about this. And so when I had his support, because he's, he's more of the spender, I'm more of the saver. So when I had his support to go ahead with it, I was like, okay, I need to give it a try. And so it kind of hit me very quickly. I started noticing some changes as far as like energy levels, sleeping better, like not having that afternoon crash that I had had for so long, which I just thought was normal for the age and stage of kind of life that I was in with my kids. And in January of 2020, in October of that following year, I wasn't rating my kids' Halloween candy, like hoping they weren't going to come around the corner and catch me digging in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have my sugar cravings like I used to. Like, it was just kind of these aha moments of like, all of that like compounded time, and then like realizing that I wasn't having things that I had. So like I was constantly searching for sweets after lunch. I would have this trail mix which I thought was healthy, you know, it was homemade with, you know, almonds and pretzels and chocolate chips and not M&Ms. But I would literally eat that every night, and I'd be searching for sweets every day after lunch, like need them, not just a want. And so I can't tell you the last time I made that trail mix. And if and when I do have a sweet now, it's doesn't hit the same way. And the candy is more balanced. And so, right away, Liz had asked me if I wanted to, you know, share. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I need to see results first. But I think, you know, so much I have learned about is having that accountability. And so if we ask people, hey, I'm doing this, you want to join me? Because that's what I love about our accountability groups. It's super simple, but yet it's so effective for keeping us on track. And so, I have now for over 2 years have been able to keep a family of 5 on these supplements, completely covering the cost by sharing it. And sorry, I'll try to move to the other room.
Yeah, I think she just went off. So,
okay. Sorry, guys. I lost service for a minute there.
Oh, it's okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I started sharing the products just kind of organically, Liz and Hannah were so good about just saying, you know, because at first I think, you know, I've had experiences with some people who have contacted me from other MLM companies, and they didn't do it in a very genuine, heartfelt way. But Liz and Hannah were so good about it's just sharing with your friends and your family and how the products have changed your life. And we know that there's so many people who are searching just like I was. And if
I think we might have lost her again. Casey, do you want to ask me another question and then I can go?
Yeah. Okay. So one of the next things that I was going to ask her, she was sharing about how she got started sharing about Plexus and then how it has helped her business wise. But will you share like what your business side of the journey has been with Plexus?
Sure, that's fun. So I too was feeling good, and I liked the way that I was feeling. I liked what I was learning about gut health and these other products. And so for me, I wanted to share my journey and and all the things. And so with that, it was an invitation to help other people get healthy alongside with me. And so it was an unexpected blessing to have an income come through sharing these products, but it has changed everything for our family now, and it's evolved over the past 4.5 years. So, in short, basically, I had this deep desire to be home with my kids more. I'm a nurse at the hospital, and so I was working part-time, but we had crazy student loan debt for my husband's dental school. So it was really hard to justify stepping away and cutting my hours and being home. But we followed that prompt. And then right after, I was like, Lord, please bring us blessing to like help us get out of debt. That's when my friend Emily shared with me, stepped into this journey. And then now, you guys, we have we have been able to pay off these student loans, hundreds of thousands of dollars on these student loans, which just brings me to tears because I was thinking about that prayer I said 4 years ago, and then watching it unfold and become that avenue has just been such a blessing. And so, and also been able to now enter a new season of life. We just had our fourth baby. I'm homeschooling, and I needed to step away from my nursing career. So that was shelved, and having that possibility to be able to like not question that and not feel stressed about debt and about income and about like how it's going to work with our family. Just that is what fuels my passion about this opportunity, is that the possibilities that evolve when you say yes and you have an extra stream of income, you have some cushion, you have that flexibility with your time and your schedule. And it's just beautiful. Another big part of our story was when COVID happened, my husband's sales office shut down. I was getting called off my nursing shifts. So we didn't have it. We were unemployed at this, like, for 6 weeks. And it was such a weird thing and totally unexpected. And so our Plexus income had shifted from aggressively paying off student loans to covering things like our mortgage, our utilities, our groceries, our gas, and it was very eye-opening on why it's wise to have multiple streams of income. And it again was just like the Lord went before me, and here we are, like, having the blessings come through. And so it's been amazing.
Okay, so that transitions really well to talking about this brand partner income. So you can see the different ranks that you can achieve throughout our business, and see like the average monthly and yearly income there. So you share your referral link, and then if you get 3 people referred through your referral link, you can transition from a VIP customer to a brand ambassador. And at that point, you have the option to earn residual income each month from people who place orders as you have new people sign up underneath you and get started with the products. We have amazing bonuses for the month of May, especially if you are a fast start eligible VIP that transitions to a brand ambassador. And the person that invited you to this call tonight can give you all that very specific information, but it's over $400 this month. What we do does require work, but it's very simple. It requires a willingness to learn, but truly anyone can learn the skills to do this. What we do is not something you can go to college for and get a degree. It's truly learned. Like while you're in the midst of it in a hands-on way. So we've got systems in place. The person that is your sponsor helps guide you through, kind of like almost you're an intern and watching them teach you how to help people connect with the products they need. You don't have to be an expert. There's tons of resources available at all different levels that you can connect your people with. We also, our amazing team, we have groups where you can ask other people questions, and they can also help point you in the right direction. So there's tons of information available. It's not an overwhelming thing that you have to be an expert in. Like I've said, it's more just a commitment to be coachable and a willingness to learn and want to do this. Hannah, what would you say is maybe the strategy that you like to share with people when they're trying to figure out, like, who would I reach out to? Who would be interested in these products? Where would I begin with that?
Such a great question. I think just taking a few minutes to think in who in your life is struggling with digestive issues, mood issues, their weight, who needs some help with their sleep or their energy. We all can think of 3 to 5 people that quickly would come to mind who we know could probably use a little help in those areas. And so those are like those first people that it's like, hey, I've started this awesome, exciting journey, and I'm taking some amazing supplements that are helping me with my digestion, with my energy, with my cravings. And I'm wanting to find some people to get started with me as accountability partners. Are you interested in hearing more? Super casual, like it's just extending that invitation to see if someone else is looking for that answer for their health.
Okay. So, and I think a good point to think of also is the fact that people are already buying vitamins, they're buying collagen, they're buying probiotics. And so oftentimes when they're given the opportunity to support a friend and buy these things that are already on their budget, possibly, like I know I was buying a Walmart magnesium supplement, and Plexus was way better quality when I switched to it, and it was cheaper than what I was already spending a month. And there are a lot of people in your life that are probably already using some of these things that would love to support you as well. That's something that once I connected those dots, I was really surprised. And it was really exciting too, because I've got to see them actually be able to tell they were taking a probiotic and tell what difference it made for them. And I had a few more things, but since we've had some technical pop-ups, I'm going to kind of wrap this up because I know y'all's time is super valuable. So something that I want you to consider is think down the line, 1 year from now, where would you like your family to be? How would you like your life to look? 5 years from now, what changes would you like to see? If you could make your life look like anything, how would it look? What about 10 years from now? I want you to take some time after this call and reflect on those things. If we don't change anything, then nothing changes. What changes could you put in place to start the ball rolling to move to where you want to be 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? I would encourage you to reach out to whoever invited you to this call. That person they care about you, they love you, and they want the best for you in your life. And that's why they shared about this with you, because they believe in the opportunity it can be for you. So they will be really honored if you reach out to them and you share what some of your big hopes would be down the line. They can help walk you through seeing if Plexus might be able to be a vehicle to help you work towards those things. They can give you a realistic perspective of what that would take to get there, using Plexus as your vehicle. So if you want to take those steps and talk to them, I would really encourage you to do so. Even if you're just still super unsure, start the conversation. It's not going to be a commitment. They will be able to give you more info. If you decide that you want to move forward with sharing about Plexus, here's what that might look like. Okay, it could be scheduling a call to talk with them. It will probably be writing a first post, and they will help you do that. There are a million different ways to do that are awesome and can make you feel comfortable with the process. You'll create a list of people who come to mind, like Hannah was sharing, and then your sponsor will help you schedule an event, virtual or in person, or however you choose to do that and think will work best for your people. So that's kind of what it might look like, trying to move forward with sharing about Plexus. Because I know sometimes the unknown is very scary. So that can give you a little bit of a picture. I just, again, want to encourage you to reach out to whoever invited you here with any questions that you have. And they can point you in the right direction if they don't know the answer themselves. So does anyone have any questions that they would like to put in the chat? And I can try to answer those. Okay, so thank you guys all for coming here tonight. And I'm so thankful that you gave your time to spend the evening with us. I hope that y'all have a good rest of your evening.
Thank you so much.